Good Tuesday afternoon, and God, I do thank you for the opportunity just to say, God, I thank you. And just in case I'm not blessed with the opportunity to see you, say it again. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Happy holidays. I want to talk to you today. I want to have a good friend of mine who's down in South Florida who just recently purchased a home. And through the process of the home being purchased, we used to talk back and forth. And he came up with something that I found to be most interesting, and it fits for where we are right now. He said, in the midst of getting this home, what he didn't want to do is put himself in a situation where he would be house broke. Let this sink in. House broke. And I listened to him. I paid attention to him. And it took him a minute before he made it to signing on the dotted line and doing what he needed to do. He allowed the broker to do what they do. I think he ended up changing, and don't quote me on that. But my conversation with him throughout that was, and we've dealt with this, anybody that's listening that has purchased a car, financed anything, you're going to hear this. They ran the numbers based on your credit, what you're making, and you can't afford. You can't afford. And that's what they see based on what they're looking at. But see, you know what you can and can't do because you also know what's going on with your house. You can't allow someone to direct you into doing something or falling into something that you cannot take care of each and every month for the length of the loan. So you got to know before you go in what you're working with, what you need to continue to hold on to in order to maintain a livelihood that's going to fit for you, because we want things. We need things. But we also got to be able to live, because if you end up in a situation where the only thing you're doing is working to pay bills, how long do you think it's going to last before you get to a point where I am choosing not to do that, and you're going to start pulling away from the responsibilities and doing things you want to do? You have to set yourself up where you have the option to do things you want to do by being smart about knowing your finances. We're in the Christmas season, so we're going to possibly get caught up in trying to give all that we have to people that actually don't deserve it, just to say, look what I did. But once the gift giving is over, the 26th show up, those payments are going to come due. Instead of doing what you can, staying in your lane and not overextending yourself just to say, look what I did. Because once it's done, you don't have the ability to go back to that person and ask them to help you do anything, because you chose to do something that maybe you shouldn't have done. Just something to think about. There's nothing wrong with wanting to put smiles on people's face, wanting to bless people, but be in a position that you can do it without overwhelming yourself. Taking that statement again, being house broke. That was a beautiful one. Now, you see I'm representing my Jags today. So today is being thankful for being a Jaguar. We have Belt the Ass Sundays, Victory Monday, and Celebration Tuesday is what came up today. Why? My Jags are in the playoffs. We're in the postseason. We're not talking about the draft. We're talking about trying to get to the Super Bowl. And we do have a chance to do that. So, Duval and go Jags. Be blessed. Again, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Just allow yourself to enjoy the day and be smart about your movement. Don't overdo it, and don't do something just to say I did it and you couldn't afford it in the process. Y'all take care and have a good rest of your day.